Customer discovery, in the simplest terms, is asking your industry ecosystem questions to see where opportunities lie, uncover potential issues, and hone your business case. You're not just looking for facts, you're looking for insight. There are 3 steps to gain market insight. Number 1, build a map of your industry, also known as an ecosystem map. Number 2, generate a hypothesis. And number 3, conduct customer discovery. For any new innovation, there is a complex web of people involved in its adoption or rejection. As you go, start drawing a map of how the stakeholders interact. Step 2, your task is to generate a hypothesis. A hypothesis is your guess as to why people behave the way they do. Here is a useful framework. A specific person makes a decision or behavior because of a quantified problem. An example is, soybean farmers with sandy soil purchase nematode insecticide costing no more than $20 per acre when yields drop by more than 10%. Identify an individual. What is the specific behavior you're trying to change? Identify the problem or pain. Make it measurable. In step 3, conduct customer discovery. You have to test your hypothesis by talking to your customers. Start with your own network. Get a warm introduction from someone else you've met. Visit trade shows. Get comfortable talking to people you don't know.
One of the things that was really helpful for me was approaching it from a standpoint of learning. In academia, we're all curious, right? I mean, that's one thing that I think really binds us together. And so when I would go and talk with somebody at a trade show, for example, I would legitimately try and understand what their job is like, what their day is like, how their industry works, how their role within the industry is, what their supply structure looks like up and downstream. It was from a point of learning. And people like talking about what they do, and maybe they never had anyone come and ask them, hey, what is your 9-to-5 job like? And what things really give you a headache? And by coming at it from that standpoint of learning, it made it easier for me, it made it more enjoyable for me, and I think it also allowed people to open up a little bit more and talk.
Now that you've identified some people, how do you make contact? Don't start with the CEO. Target mid-level management. Research your target contact. Write a concise email, then call. Follow up and be persistent. If you're part of a university, play the student or researcher card. Remind people you are looking for insights and help. Gathering data that you can use is critical to success. Some things to keep in mind. Questions should be tailored to the specific audience. Ask open-ended questions. Ask why repeatedly. Ask them to tell stories. Avoid yes or no questions. Talk about their need, not your technology. Once you've done all of these things, don't just hang up and walk away. Ask them to participate. Say, what else should I have asked? Who else should I speak with? Can you introduce me? And of course, thank them for their insight.